missing. I think that it's time that I finally come messing around.
So let's see if we can clean this up a bit, because I want to shape it. I have got a little sander that I'm thinking of actually getting out. This is my my little sander and polisher that I got off Temu. I've only tried it once, and it is meant for only tiny little jobs. I mean, even this is a little bit too big, really. It's meant for like little things like this, like if I'm polishing something, I'd be polishing something like this up, like this. So, but this was the sanding bit, so this would be the sanding bit. Then you get a bit here that you put your polishing wheel on, so that screws on tight on there. Now when I do that, I turn the machine round to use the polisher. You also get two, if I remember right, is it 2 sets of these, or did I get these off of, I can't remember if you get 2 sets of these, which is sanding paper, but I'm not sure what sizes they all are, what grades they are. I think I went and bought 2 of these off of Temu. They got different grits to them, like, oops, hang on, losing my helmet, my shield. Like this one here, right at the very front here, which is this one, which is the black one. That's 1000 grit. And it goes right up to the blue, which I think, if I remember right, was 800, I think. So you get different size grits. To put your sanding belt on, all you got to do is squeeze them, slide it on. Make sure you put it on this side of the plate, because that's where you push your stuff against to make it flat. It has got 2 speeds, so it's got that speed and it's that speed. If I remember rightly, yeah, one goes that, it's not 2 speeds, it's 2 different directions. One goes under, one goes over. So it depends on how you like to sand. I have put this little bit here. For those who've watched my channel for a while, I have also got like a little mini lathe. Eventually what I'd like to do is have 2 little benches somewhere in my room, so these can actually be somehow screwed down so they don't move, so they're on like a little shelf bench, something like that, and then I don't have to worry about this lot. But hopefully this will catch some of the dust and it won't just go everywhere. So on top of that, I don't use gloves because I'm wary that if it gets caught, I'm going to hurt myself. So I'd rather hurt myself without a glove on, if that makes sense. So take that off. There you go. That's dried. I do, when I use this sort of stuff, or if I'm using my lathe, I either wear, I've got like a plastic face mask for my face and safety goggles, or if I haven't got that on hand, I wear this, which is my full face one. I don't know if you can see what I'm showing you. My full face one. I must admit, as I said, I'm at work and I'm sanding and polishing resin all day long, 4 days a week, and a lot of the time we don't bother wearing masks. Because we work on a bench that has got the air extraction, so it actually, whatever dust goes up goes straight back down. So yeah, so we physically don't have to because of the benches. It's our choice if we wear them. We have had people come in and test the air and everything, so we're waiting on results. So you never know, they might turn around and say, no, too much dust, gotta wear it. So anyway, you ain't gonna hear a word I'm saying. One, because I'm gonna wear my mask, and two, because this is very loud. So once I've done this bit and I've got it into the shape I want it, then I shall take my mask off and everything and show you how I do the polishing side of it all. So let me get my mask on. Okay, and I hate wearing these masks. I'll show you what I look like. Oops, no I won't, because I've gone the wrong way. I hate wearing this mask. Because I wear glasses, it steams up. And it is a nightmare. And I also feel very claustrophobic in it. And I absolutely hate it. But I know if I'm going to do this, I've got to wear it. So, as you can see, I hate it. Anyway, I'm going to start and I'll speak to you in a minute. Get a baby wipe, just clean up, and you can see then what you need to do. Oops. Okay, so I've got a little window there, window there, window there, window there. I'm having trouble, I've got a sharp edge there I want to get rid of. I'm in a bit of trouble getting rid of them, but I will carry on, I will persevere. Okay, going to need to change this belt, and I want to change it to this one. But these, oh, they're not as hot as normal. These get very hot, so you have to be very careful. So you just squeeze it, take it off, and squeeze it, and put it back on. As I said, they do get hot. Okay, that one's on. So let's do that again. I'm going to clear this bit up while this cools down, and I'll be back to show you the polishing side of it. Believe me, you get filthy. I'll show you. I've got a, and look, that is just pure resin. This is why, as you can see, I'm very, very hot. I don't know where to look with the camera. As you can see, I'm very hot. My actual mask was smothered in all this dust. Can you imagine breathing that in? Not good for you. As you can see, my mask is tight, so there's no way it's going to get into me. So I'm going to clear this up now and I'll be back. Okay, cleaned up. Now it's time to polish. So with this goes on this little wheel here. Some of them, they've got one this end as well, I've noticed, but this one hasn't. Right, so you hold that bit still and then basically put that in there and tighten it up. If you do not tighten it up, your wheel is going to come off and it's going to fly. Believe me, I've been there, I've done it with it. Right, do not need face mask on. I'm just going to use a bit of tissue. No, I'm not. I don't know why I'm thinking about using a bit of tissue, because it's not for what I'm thinking of. So, I'm going to stick some polish on it. Now, a lot of people will polish dry. You get a better polish finish if you use it wet and put layers on. Don't think, oh, I'm just going to have to put one layer on, polish it up, it's done. It won't. I mean, what we do at work, we end up having to put, I don't know, quite a bit on, but you don't need loads. A lot of people think you need loads. You don't need loads. You just need layers. Okay. So let's have a go. Which way is it going to go? It ain't going to go that way. Why is it not going that way? That's annoying me. I want it to go forward. Didn't have hold of it. Okay, so to do a project this size, I would say the sanding bit on this for something this side is not that good, because I've still got a lot of marks in it. Now I know I haven't used a really low sandpaper, I just used the one. But I know from experience at work that as long as it was all sort of like dull, it should all polish up, and it's not polishing up. So, and there's a lot of chunks out of it, and I don't know where these have all come from. And there's a circle there from something. So I'm just going to use normal sandpaper and give it a sand down, and then I'll polish it back up again, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's finished. All right, see you soon. Bye. So, I'm going to start. These are old pieces of sanding paper, admittedly, but I'm going to start with 1,000 grit. Then I'm going to use a 2,000 grit, and then I might use this one, which is a 3,000 grit, but it's a wet one. But saying that, I will still, I'll go to my 1,000, I will still add water. And I will just sit here and sand it down. And this is all I will do until I'm happy. Sorry, you are going for a right out wobble. But I will carry on, and I will sand it down and try to get rid of all the little bits that you can see. Like say, where is it? These. Say these here. I will sand them down. Sorry, you're going to go for a wobble. Until they're literally gone. That obviously they're not gone. But I will keep sanding, but I'll gradually sand all the way round and sand it into shape, and then polish it up, I hope. Giving you all this comfort. I work doing this, and that machine didn't do naffle. But I use power tools. I don't use a hand, and I don't use a little machine like that. I use actual proper sanders and things. Anyway, I'll show you what it looks like